All right, guys. So if I'm being honest with you, we are cooked, bro. We are cooked because YouTube made a change, and I'm having flashbacks to the adpocalypse era. For those of you that don't remember, the adpocalypse era, I don't remember when it was, maybe 2018 or somewhere around there. But what happened was there was some mainstream ad, like a Nestle ad or something, that ran on a white nationalist channel, and the media outlets focused on that and blew it up. And basically what happened was YouTube saw the negative coverage and overreacted, and what they did is they shut down political ads, or ads for all political channels, I should say. So a left-wing outlet like mine was defunded overnight, couldn't get any ads because of what one white nationalist channel did. They had a Nestle ad run in front of it. So they panicked, they overreacted. All of our political channels were hurt massively, and that was a huge deal. And it was at that moment that we came up with our Patreon, because we needed the audience to support us in order to continue doing it, full time. And you guys came through, you guys saved the day. It was amazing. But over the years, YouTube has gone through ebbs and flows and waves. And like sometimes they're a little more lenient and let you say what you want, do what you want. And sometimes they're not, right? Sometimes they crack down. They don't want cursing, et cetera, et cetera. It all depends on who's leading YouTube and, what the atmosphere is at the moment. But now YouTube decided it's time for another purge. It's time for another crackdown. It's just happening in a different way. So let me walk you through this. There's an article in The Verge from a month ago. And here's what they say. YouTube will identify and restrict minors' accounts with AI. Next month, YouTube will use an account's age and activity to determine if it belongs to someone under 18. So what they're describing here is they will automatically change the settings on certain accounts using AI. If they have a suspicion the person who uses this account is under the age of 18, they'll click on a restricted mode. The restricted mode is very restrictive, and it makes it so that you won't even be able to see news and politics stuff like this, right? Now, I didn't see this article at the time, but I noticed recently, in fact, within the past couple days, I was like, well, this is weird. I'm seeing a very marked decrease in views. And then we actually crunched the numbers, and it's anywhere between 25% and some days it goes as high as 33% reduction in views. That's huge. It's one thing if you get a 5 or 10% reduction. That happens from time to time if the stories aren't catching people's eyes and stuff like that. That happens from time to time. But this is not 5 or 10. We're talking about up to a 33%, a third reduction in views. And so it turns out when I did some digging, I found out very quickly this is why. Because there's a lot of people who watch this channel, right? And I don't know, maybe they have kids and they let their kids watch some cartoons or something on there. And so YouTube saw that and said, oh, we guess this is a child's channel. And so they automatically put it on the restricted mode. And so now they don't get recommended the videos for this channel anymore. Probably if you watch this channel and you don't actually log into your YouTube account and you watch this channel, they might automatically put those on restricted mode because they don't know the ages of the people who do that, right? There's a million ways in which maybe you are 17 or 16 and you watch this channel, but they know you're 17 or 16 and so they restrict it. But like I said, what we're witnessing is between anywhere 25% and 33% reduction in views on the videos. And guess what? So this happened. They said July 29th, they wrote this article and said next month they'll roll it out. Well, this just hit our channel now. It's September. It just hit our channel now. So it didn't happen August 29th. I got lucky for a little bit after that, but now it just hit the channel. And it seems very clear to me that this is impacting the channel. So what do we do about it? So the first thing I'd say is go to your YouTube account, click on the top right, the part on the top right, the little icon thing on the top right. And then if you click that, it'll give you a bunch of options. Scroll down to restricted mode and make sure that's off, okay? All you have to do is click that and then you're fine, right? But again, this happened automatically. A lot of people are not going to know about it. A lot of people are not going to know to click that off, and they're just not going to be recommended these videos. So this could actually be really, really bad for the channel. So outside of that, what I would say is everybody just do the basics. Tell everybody you know that you check to make sure your YouTube account isn't on restricted mode. It's really like a sly censorship move is what they did here. That's what it is. They probably want to be nicer to brands, or more brand friendly, I should say. And this is also coinciding at the same time with the crackdown that we've seen on content that's anti-Israel, right? They want to, hey, don't be too pro-Palestine, don't be too anti-Israel, don't talk about the genocide. It's coinciding with that movement, right? So that might not be a coincidence either. I don't know for sure, but that may be the case. But definitely tell everybody about this. Get them to get their account off restricted mode if it's on restricted mode. And then the other thing I would say is the basics. Like the channel, subscribe to the channel, Click that bell icon so you get a notification every single time a video drops. That helps out massively. You could also support the show on Patreon. You could sign up on Substack. If you sign up on Substack for $5 a month, you get the Crystal Kyle and Friends episodes and the full things, and you get them a day before anybody else. But you could even sign up on Substack for free. And this way, you'll at least we'll have like your email, and we can be in contact through email for Crystal Kyle and Friends. Like any way you can basically help the channel out with all the basics, that would make all the difference. But honestly, this is one of those things, unfortunately, where I feel like we won't actually see it get back to normal unless YouTube rolls back this policy or makes exceptions for news channels for this policy, right? And I think that's horrible. I think that's a shame. I think they're committed to this. But if you really want to go the next step, tweet to the YouTube creators Twitter account at YouTube creators. Tweet to them and basically say like, hey man, roll back this policy. This policy is killing a lot of good YouTube channels. Or make exceptions for this policies and exempt secular talk and exempt news channels because they're getting hammered with this. I saw Vosh talking about this the other day, and I was like, that's weird. I haven't seen this affect my channel. Lo and behold, literally the next day, boom, it had hit my channel. 33% reduction in views. That's a lot, bro. And that's not just normal ebbs and flows. That's we made a policy change and we're trying to hide your shit more. And look, we've been through shit like this before with YouTube when they change their mind and they change their mood and they crack down more. That's happened. But yeah, this could be bad. This could be really bad. We could actually be cooked. So subscribe to the channel, support the show on Patreon. Click that bell icon so you get a notification every time a video drops. Tell everybody to take off that restricted mode because we're fighting an uphill battle here. And even with everybody doing the right thing, I'm not sure how much it's going to help if I'm being honest. All right, guys, that's the show. I love you all very much. You guys know the drill. Everybody, please click like, click subscribe, click that bell icon. All that fun stuff. All right, I love you guys, and I'll see you back here tomorrow. Peace. Hey, y'all, do me a favor and like and subscribe. It helps out big time in the algorithm. Click the bell as well for notifications when videos drop. And watch that video on screen right now. You know you want to.